Hello everybody, welcome to Magic Moments Tarot. My name is Rose. We usually start off with a quick prayer. I take a couple deep breaths and then we move forward, okay? So let's take some deep breaths. Nice big glass of water with some lemon in it. It's become my new favorite thing. Okay, we're going to start off with a quick prayer. O cosmic divinity of all radiance and vibration, soften the ground of our beings and carve out within us a space where your presence can abide. Fill us with your creativity so that we may be empowered to bear the fruit of your mission, so that we bear fruit in accordance with our desires. Endow us with the wisdom to produce and to share what each being needs to grow and to flourish. Untie the tangled threads of destiny that bind us as we release others from the entanglement of past mistakes. Do not let us be seduced by that which will divert us from our true purpose, and illuminate the opportunities of the present moment. For you are the ground, the fruitful vision, the birth, the power, and fulfillment, as all are gathered and made whole once again. And so it is, and so it is, and so it is. Okay. We are going to... Okay, let me just get myself all situated here. Crisscross applesauce. Okay. How should we start today? How should we start, Spirit? I'm getting Chosen Ones. Pull out the Chosen Ones deck. We are doing a Chosen Ones reading today. Okay. All right. Spirit, do you have anything to tell us today? Anything to tell us, and what would you like to tell us about the Chosen Ones energy we are reading today? What would you like to tell us about the Chosen Ones energy that we are reading today? We have abundance. Abundance is on its way. Do not worry. Okay. So someone might be, there might be a couple of light workers out there who are worried about money, and Spirit is saying, you don't need to. Maybe you're worried that you're not going to be able to come up with some ideas, or maybe you're worried about, I don't know, spiritual abundance, or your gifts, or something like there's some sort of worry about your abundance, okay? Whether it be spiritual, physical, financial, whatever, okay? Spirit is telling you you don't need to worry about that, okay? You needn't worry. Spirit has your back. Your needs will be met always, okay? Do not worry about abundance. Okay, we have Sage Your Space, which I just did. And we have Light Worker, which I just said. Yeah, so we have someone who is here to spread light. This person might be a little bit worried about their finance. I'm hearing finances. Okay, so this person might be worried about their finances. And Spirit is saying, don't worry, that's for them, for Spirit to worry about, not you. Lucid dreams. Okay, so this is someone who is aware that they're dreaming when they're dreaming. That's what a lucid dream is, okay? A shaman. Okay, so we have a healer. Healer energy. Okay. Okay, so if you resonate with light worker, like the light worker energy, or you resonate with the shaman energy, or you resonate with lucid dreams, this message is for you, okay? Okay, so if you're seeing the synchronicities 222, 333, 444, 555, 1111, or 1010, this message is for you, okay? I think 222 is your spirit guides are with you and they're protecting you. No, wait. Spirit guides is someone. Hold on a second. Let me just look it up. I have it right here. Good omen for relationships. Seek balance and peace. That's 222. 333. A sign of encouragement to anticipate good news. 444 is you're on the right path. Okay? Follow your intuition. 555. Change is coming. 1111. A highly spiritual number, leveling up, a sign of manifestation. 1010, something near completion, okay, working towards your goals. So someone is almost there, is what I'm getting. You're almost there. Don't stop. Don't give up. Don't give in. Okay? That's what I'm getting from this energy right now. Don't stop. Don't give in. You're almost there. So whatever it is that you're working towards, okay, starseeds, your dreams are coming true. Look at that. Your dreams are coming true. So don't worry about it. That's why you got this don't worry energy. Okay. So you're on the right path, okay? Change is coming because this cycle is almost done, okay? You will be leveling up. So I feel like the Spirit is saying whatever it is that you're pursuing as far as finances are concerned and as far as your spiritual gifts are concerned, okay? So maybe someone is using their spiritual gifts as a means of income, okay? So maybe you're a tarot reader, maybe you're, you perform Reiki, or you counsel people because maybe you're an emotional healer, or, you know what I mean? Like you do something with your abilities, okay? Whatever that is, you're on the right path, you're doing the right thing, keep going. You're almost there, is what Spirit is saying. You're almost there. So someone's about to level up. And I don't know what level up means for you. It might be different for everybody, okay? Some people might be experiencing like getting a promotion. Some people might be getting a raise. I'm hearing someone might be winning the lottery. Someone might be gaining an inheritance. Someone might be I'm getting donations. Someone might be getting, or like, what? Donation. Someone might be getting a donation of some kind. I'm hearing winning. Someone might be winning something. Okay. Winning in court. Something about winning in court. Okay. Someone's going to be winning something in court. Or they already won. It's on its way. Something like that. Yeah, okay. So something is... so someone is... There's change coming, okay? And it's positive change for the light workers, okay? So if you are resonating with this light worker, starseed, shaman, lucid dreaming energy, then this message is definitely for you, okay? God is saying, keep your chin up. Don't worry about anything. Everything is coming, your positive manifestations are coming to fruition, okay? You're on the right path. Just keep going. Just keep going. It might feel like things are taking a while to come to fruition, but that's because you're not cheating your way to the top, okay? You're not sleeping your way to the top. You're not selling your soul. You're not, making any shifty deals. You're not doing anything, untoward to get what it is that you want. You're going about it the honest way. And when you go about things the honest way, they take a little longer. That's just natural. That's just naturally the way things go, okay? Remember what they say, the path to hell is paved in gold, right? So don't sell out, don't freak out or anything like that. Everything is cool. Just maintain. Okay, that's what I'm getting. Maintain. Okay, I'm getting moon. The arcana of astrology vibes right now. this sucker out and see what it has to say. Okay, let me put these over here. We have Arcana of Astrology. Okay, Spirit, what advice do you have to give to our chosen ones today? Okay, we have the Capricorn card. Capricorn, interesting. Interesting, Capricorn, okay. What else do you have for us today, spirits? Oh, here, let me put the spirit box on. Let's see if we get any messages. Angels, ancestors, and spirits of the highest white light, please guide my reading, my thoughts, and my sights, and my messages. Find all who need them tonight. Let the messages guide them to do what is right, and block anything that is not of the light. In the name of Yahuwah, I pray. It is done, it is done, it is done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay, anything else that you have to suggest, Spirit? Any advice for our chosen ones? TT. I don't know, someone could have 2 T's as their initials. Like, I don't know, Tyler Thompson or something like that, okay? And we have solar eclipse and Venus. Yeah, that wasn't English. I don't know what that was. We have Eris. Okay, anything else, Spirit? We have third house. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? The only sign that we've pulled so far is Capricorn, so this message might be for a Capricorn. I just heard no on the spirit box. Okay. And Gemini. Oh, you know what? Maybe if I put my glasses on, duh, I'll be able to see a little better. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Words are more clear. Duh. Okay. We have new moon. All right. Anything else, Spirit, before I start translating these? Anything else? Anything else, Spirit? Whoa. Uranus. I just heard troglodyte. Troglodyte. That's like isn't that like a little person, like a little human or something like that? Or I can't remember what troglodyte means. I think I'm thinking of homunculus. Never mind. Okay, we have Leo out here, and now we have Eros. Mini-Man. Oh my god, it says literally Mini-Man. Okay, maybe that's what a troglodyte is. I don't know. else, Spirit? This is a lot of cards. Usually I hear a no by now. Anything else? No. Okay. Manomi Egli. So maybe that means my name is Egli or something. Invesencine. I don't know what that means. Okay. So we're going to start off with the signs. We have Leo, Gemini, and Capricorn. Okay, we're starting off with Leo. Oh, it's Gemini first, actually, isn't it? Yeah. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Okay. Inner reading. Your ability... Hold on, let me just turn this down. Your ability to adapt to new situations is going to be your greatest strength right now. A wave of change is coming. A wave of change is coming your way, and at times you may feel like this isn't progress, but it is. Sometimes staying afloat is the goal. Life isn't always just about getting from point A to point B. You will need to rely on your networking and social skills to get something done in the near future. So Gemini is here as a little nudge in that direction. Evaluate the connections you have. Are you maintaining them? Are you offering something or just taking? People remember these interactions. Okay, Leo. Leo's appearance means it is time to take pride in your accomplishments. You are in the spotlight and you earned it, so be proud of that. While you should be careful not to let success go too much to your head, a little bit of ego signals to others that you know your worth. You should not be playing the supporting actor in the movie of your own life. You should be the star. It's important to remember that while you are doing well or earning some sort of recognition, there are people waiting in the sidelines hoping for you to fall. It is an unfortunate reality, so keep your wits about you. If you do trip, keep your head held high and don't let them see you sweat. Okay, and what was the last one? Capricorn. Cappy, tappy, cappy, tappy. Where are we here? Capricorn. I just heard chia. I don't know, chia pet could be significant, or maybe someone needs to eat chia seeds. Capricorn often appears when we are under a lot of pressure to succeed, and this can cast a more serious shadow on our personality. This energy can be effectively channeled into anything we want, so grab a pen and paper and outline the steps to reaching your goal. Be realistic, but remember that believing in yourself is the most important part of the process. If you have been pushing hard and not seeing progress, it may be time to take a step back and evaluate your process. Maybe you need to change up your routine or assign certain tasks to specific days when you know they will get your undivided attention. Don't worry, you will get where you want to be. Okay. So again, with this energy of worrying about the future, and Spirit is saying not to worry. Don't worry about it. Everything's going to be okay. Okay? Your goal isn't always, like, I'm here right now and I want to be here. You know what I mean? And I want to skip all of this stuff in the middle. And sometimes it's the stuff in the middle that builds the character, that builds the strength, that builds the knowledge, that builds the base that you need in order to make it to here. Okay? This is what I'm getting off of this. Okay? I'm getting that Spirit is saying, you know what, it's sometimes just making it, you know what I mean, like maintaining your equilibrium is all that really matters. Okay, it's not about step up, 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 right? But there is change coming, and this change that's coming, it might not feel like a step up or even a step in the right direction, but it is. Okay, so be prepared to be adaptable. Okay, because you may not see it. Like it's hard to see the forest for the trees, especially when you're right in the middle of it, right? But you will see it eventually. Eventually you're going to look back and go, "Oh my God, I'm so glad that happened, because if that hadn't happened, then this, and this, right? So I feel like that is what Spirit is trying to tell you. That, and perhaps you need to pay more attention to the people in your life, okay? As far as just, reaching out consistently, okay? Talking to them consistently. Just being, offering something in your relationships as opposed to just taking, okay? Don't be fuck, what's the word? I'm not wording very well right now. Don't be an energy vampire. Do you know what I mean? Like, actually contribute to the relationships that you have, okay? And I know that's hard nowadays because everybody just is so antisocial nowadays. Nobody wants to talk to anybody. Nobody wants to see anybody. Nobody wants to do anything. Everybody hates people. And it's just a ridiculous energy to be in. And it's so negative. So just, try to, I don't know, not be like that. I don't really know what to say, you know what I mean? But I think you get where I'm going with that anyways. Okay, so we have two moon energies here. We have the solar eclipse, and then we have the new moon, and then we have the planets. Venus, Eris, Uranus, and Eros. Okay, so let's do the moons. 46. 46, where are we here? Okay, so we have the new moon. This phase represents the starting point of the lunar cycle. It is where the subconscious and the conscious mind share the same plane, and this means that you should focus on your aspirations and emotional desires. If you plant the seeds, they shall grow. Think of the new moon as a blank page where you control the story. What do you wish for most? This can also be a period of uncertainty and insecurity because we cannot see the moon's glow. And you see what I mean about you may not see where this is going. You may not realize that you're taking a step up with the change that's coming, but that is actually what's happening, okay? Whatever change is coming in the near future, it is to your benefit. Although it might not seem like it, or you may not be able to see that at the time, it is, okay? A solar eclipse occurs when the new moon is directly between the sun and the earth and blocks out the sun's rays. The solar eclipse carries the same potential for opportunity as the regular new moon, but it does come with a warning that you will reap 3 times what you sow, so go forward with clear purpose and positive intentions. Okay, so yeah, so someone is, I just heard return to sender again. So someone, I am really getting sick and tired of hearing return to sender. Someone in this energy might actually be reaping what they sowed. If someone, okay, because you're chosen, I'm just going to go ahead and say it. People are probably doing spell work on you. I mean, it's just a matter of, that's what life is like when you're a freaking chosen one. People will find any reason to hate you. They don't even have a good reason. They just do. Sometimes it's just that the demons in them can't stand your light. And some people, they'll just be hating on you and they don't even really know why. Do you know what I mean? You just rub them the wrong way. It's like that kind of energy. So I feel like that energy of whatever it is that they've been sending you is going to go back on them times 3 with the next new moon. Or maybe that's what happened with the new moon that just passed. Yeah. I don't know. But I guess we'll soon see, won't we? But yeah, something is going back to someone times 3. And it's also coming to you times 3. But what I'm getting coming to you is the positivity, the positive intentionality, and the good that you've done. Okay? So the good that you've done is coming back to you times 3. The bad that they've done is coming back to them times 3. Okay? I just heard haters. Haters are going to hate. Haters are gonna hate. That's true. That's true. Okay, we have Venus. It is time to appreciate the beauty in your surroundings. Too often we rush through life, never stopping to appreciate the simple things. Food and shelter are human needs, but we also need enjoyment. We need pleasure and intimacy. We need laughter and we need rest. Without these, we are just empty shells, prone to depression and loneliness. Venus serves as a reminder to pamper yourself every now and again. You'll be more productive in the long run. You could be going through a period of attraction right now. Whether you are attracting material items or romantic interests, Venus wants you to not only enjoy it, but to utilize it. How can you use this magical energy you are radiating to yourself? That you are radiating to serve yourself. So often we are told not to be selfish or to put our needs first, but in fact you must. When you are happy, the people around you are happier as well. Okay, so again, this energy of stopping to smell the roses and being grateful for what you have, okay? Again, you don't need to be rich in order to be happy. You don't have to have reached your goals in order to enjoy life, okay? It's the process. Have you ever heard that song? What's that song coming to my head now? I know this song, but I'm trying to remember who the name of the girl is. Miley Cyrus. She sings, God. There's always going to be an uphill battle. There's always going to be a rock to move or something like that. And it's something, it's called, It's the Climb, okay? Go and listen to that song. Look for Miley Cyrus's It's the Climb. Okay, it's not about reaching the top of the mountain. It's about the climb itself, okay? And the adventure that is, and the growth that you gain from that, and the perspective and the experience, okay? It's not always just about reaching the goal, okay? You can enjoy yourself during the climb as well, okay? And again, just like I said, don't be afraid to pamper yourself. You're allowed to be happy, okay? You don't have to be... Excuse me. You don't have to be nose to the grindstone 24/7, okay? It's absolutely not required of you, okay? Now we have Eris, Uranus, and Eros. Eris, Uranus, and Eros. Where are we here? Uranus. I'm so immature. I still laugh every time I hear that. Okay, Uranus. Uranus. It is time to do the unexpected. Take a leap into the unknown with the arrival of Uranus. This card is all about rebellion. A little bit can be healthy, liberating even, but a lot can be devastating. The choice is yours and yours alone. Going against the grain in a world that wants us to conform just feels good sometimes. Approach solving a problem from a new angle. Sometimes taking a step back and observing a situation objectively gives you a fresh idea. Imagine if the world's greatest inventors gave up the first time their ideas didn't work, or when their peers called them crazy. Would we be missing all of these amazing things that shaped our lives? What contribution can you make to history? Uranus frees you of your limitations and preconceived ideas of what is possible. He is here to liberate you from the bonds of conformity. All right. So thinking outside the box, guys. Again, with this, there's change coming, but you're not going to see it. You might not at first see it as positive. Try to remember this reading when it comes so that you can remember that it is actually to your benefit, okay? There's a reason it's happening. Just because you can't see the reason at first doesn't mean it's not a good thing, okay? Okay, so we have Eris. Eris, the destroyer. Oh, yikes. Feeling jealous and angry? Question mark. These are both healthy emotions, but don't let them consume you entirely, or you may or you may not be invited to the party. It might feel satisfying to lash out in the moment, but if you channel that anger into something more productive, you will yield much better results. Eris can also point to the transgenerational trauma and its effect on our daily lives. We carry the stress of our ancestors inside of us, and this shapes our responses to certain triggers on a cellular level. These traumas can be on an immediate family level, but also a societal level. Remember that the things you are feeling are valid. Okay, so someone might be struggling with jealousy. I feel like that's oh my gosh, excuse me. I feel like that is the energy of these people who are sending you this spell work. I feel like there is jealousy and envy. Um, yeah, I really feel like a strong energy of envy and jealousy is coming in towards you for whatever reason. And it's funny because I've had people say that to me that they're so jealous of me, and I'm like, why? Like, why? Do you know how much my life has sucked? How hard it has been to be me? Do you have any idea the bullshit I have had to go through in my life? The amount of trauma I've had to deal with? Do you have any idea how much crap I have gone through? And I'm broke. I don't have anything. Like, I'm not rich by any freaking stretch of the imagination. I don't have, I don't, it boggles my mind when people say that. Like, really, what are you jealous of? Literally, what is there to be jealous of? Like, oh my gosh. Anyway, whatever. Eros, the lover. Ooh. Eros in a reading indicates our subconscious desires about what we are looking for in a mate. If you're unattached, his appearance can signal that you are ready for commitment and need to get in touch with the attributes you want in your partner. If you're in a relationship, you may need to make more time for your partner and reconnect on a spiritual and or sexual nature. Alternatively, Eros asks us to look deep inside ourselves and find our passion. It could be romantic love, it could be healthcare, it could be sports, it could be anything. What matters is that it lights your soul on fire. This asteroid wants us to realize our dreams, as they are what keeps us going. There you go, guys. Light your asses on fire. Alright, figure out what sets your anus on fire. And get her done. If you are single in this energy, it might be a good time to start putting some positive manifestations together, okay? So really, really think thoughtfully about the qualities that you want in a person, and don't just write down like someone who's crazy about me, because especially if you're a light worker, you have a high frequency, and if you have a high frequency, you're really good at manifesting, okay? So if you put down someone who's crazy about you, that person might literally be crazy, okay? They might end up being like absolutely psychotic and obsessed with you and just do crazy shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to be very careful and purposeful with the words. So instead of saying, I want someone who's crazy about me, say, I want someone who will love me and who will make me feel loved, or someone who will love me as much as I love them. Do you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Like, we want, um, just you use your language very, very, very carefully and clearly when you're writing down your manifestations, okay? And think about the double meanings. Think about all of these things. This is like the one time where you want to overthink it, okay? Be careful with your language when you're manifesting, okay? So write down, I want someone who will truly love me. I want someone who will be happy in my company. Do you know what I mean? I want someone who is honest. I want someone who is trustworthy. You know what I mean? And honesty can be a fickle bitch too, because honesty can hurt sometimes. So be careful what you ask for. Okay? Just, just putting it out there. But, saying I want someone trustworthy, that's different, okay? That's like honesty that's necessary instead of like they're completely honest all the time, right? Because, I mean, if you go to them and you say, what do you think about this? But you don't really care what they think, you just want them to support you. You know what I mean? And if they think it's a bad idea and you ask for honesty, then you're going to get, I think it's a bad idea. And that might not be what you wanted. You know what I mean? Like just stuff like that, okay? Like I'm being silly right now, but I'm seriously really, really think about what it is that you want to manifest, and then start writing out a list and start, what's the word I'm looking for? Doing positive affirmations as far as your list of qualities that you're looking for in a partner are concerned, okay? Now we have the third house. Sometimes it can feel as though the universe is conspiring against us. Cars break down, we send the wrong email to our boss, and we have disagreements with our loved ones. But rest assured that the delays and daily setbacks you're facing are only temporary. These things can be solved easily with a good mechanic, swallowing your pride, or apologizing. Too often we believe that speaking our mind is the most important part of communicating, but there is another piece to that puzzle: listening. Take some time to listen to what people you love have to say right now. You may get more out of it than you realize. Okay, so if you're having, again with that nurturing relationship, so if you are, say, in a fight with someone or something like that, or sort of, I don't know, maybe there's like stress going on or something like that, now might be a time to reach out and apologize. And even if you think you're right, just say you're freaking sorry, okay? Because you know what? Sometimes just because you think you're right doesn't actually mean that you are. God knows I have learned that the hard way. I'm wrong about, I don't know. I'm not going to say that because I don't want to put it out there, but I'm wrong a lot, okay? I screw up just as much as anybody else, all right? Okay, so let's see. Where do we go from here, Spirit? I'm going to pull out the angel deck and see what the angels have to say to us today. Okay, so I'm getting something is going to change. I feel like... Oh, wow, that went flying. Okay, excuse me for 1 second. Let me go grab my card that just fell. We just got the wait. Wait. Okay, so again, change is coming, but it's not going to feel like it's a step forward, but it is. You have to be patient. Okay? Wait for something. I don't know. Again, when you're doing things the right way, without cheating, without selling your soul, without sleeping your way to the top or whatever that people do to sort of skip having to do the work, it's going to take longer, but it is the righteous path, and at the end of the day, you will be so much happier, and you'll get far more you'll be far better rewarded from your efforts than if you take the cheap way, okay? Communicate clearly. Okay. Whoopsies. So, someone needs to communicate clearly to someone about something. Again, with this energy of these relationships, And again, with this manifestation energy, really you have to be very, very clear and very, very specific with what it is that you're trying to manifest, okay? Always be careful of your wording. Always be careful of the things that come out of your mouth. Which is something I struggle with because I got a big ass mouth. Very opinionated, and I always got something to say. Gets me in more trouble than you know. You know what? I was just about to say I can't help it, but I can. I can help it. I can. I'm just going to keep telling myself I can until it actually starts happening. Yes. Be assertive, compromise, and recover. Oh, look at that. Be assertive, but not aggressive, okay? There's a difference between being assertive and aggressive, okay? Aggressive is going, I hate you, you did this, and it just pisses me off, and you're this, and you're that, because you do this, right? Assertive is when you look at the person and go, when you do this, it makes me feel like this, okay? You're not name-calling, you're not yelling and screaming, you're not being aggressive, you're just communicating what your needs are and what something makes you feel like. So you're communicating the action that they do, again, that can't be argued with, and then how it makes you feel, and they can't argue with that either, okay? That's the difference between aggression and assertion, okay? And then we have compromise, and we have recovery. Okay, so someone is going through, look at this, isn't that cool? Recovery, and then it's like the person, and then God is right behind them, or an angel. Yeah, there's an angel right behind them. So someone is going through, someone might be getting sober, okay? Oh, look at that. Opportunity at the bottom of the deck. And then it says within the next few weeks. All right, let's see. I'm going to shuffle and see if that comes out. Success. Look at that. Success. Okay, so Spirit is saying, oh, look at that. And right behind, right on the bottom of the deck, opportunity and abundance. Look at that. Right on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I feel like what we're waiting for is this opportunity. I feel like there is an opportunity that is going to make itself known, or that you're going to get an opportunity of some kind, but you're going to have to wait for it, okay? Because you still have some work to do, and it just might be that the work that you do is what prepares you and gets you ready for this opportunity, okay? So again, try to, stop and smell the roses, look around and look at how far you've come, okay? Because obviously, especially if you're in this chosen one energy right now, you've definitely gone through some crap, okay? You cannot be a light worker and not go through crap. It's like our calling card. It's like, oh, you want to be a chosen one? Oh, you think so? Okay. All right. Well, let's see how you handle this. And 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 after a while, you start going, Jesus, what in the hell are you trying to make me so strong for? And then you find out you're getting like attacked constantly spiritually. And then you're like, oh, that's what you're making me strong for. Okay, fine. You start to realize that nobody likes you. Everybody treats you differently. Everybody treats you like this and like that and like that and like this. And you start to be able to deal with these things, really, really easily because you've been put through so many trials and tribulations in your life. It's like duck off a water's back. You know what I mean? I mean, water off a duck's back. Alrighty then. Excuse me. Okay, guys. So, someone is very, very focused on their career right now, and they're worried about it. I think you're probably worried about it because you're sort of not making the progress that you thought you would, but what you don't realize is that just because you see someone online and they have, they're doing really, really well and they've got this many viewers and da 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 da, and you're like, oh, they haven't been around for very long. Yeah, they have. Yeah, they have. They've probably been around for a good long time. Okay? A lot of the times we don't realize that there are people out there that have been working, 10, 15 years. And then all of a sudden it's like, oh, and they got overnight success. No, they didn't. They've been working at it for 10, 15 years. It's just that suddenly something that they said went viral. Or suddenly one of their videos, this or that or the other. Or suddenly they wrote a song that was a hit. And then suddenly people were paying attention to the rest of the music that they made because they finally came up with a hit. And meanwhile, this band has been around for 20 plus years. Same thing with owners of companies. You look and you're like, oh my God, that guy's so successful. That's so amazing. Yeah, you didn't see the 30 years of work he put into getting it there. Do you know what I mean? It's not as easy as one thinks to accomplish your goals. You have to be patient with yourself. You have to be patient with the universe. And again, remember that because you're doing it the right way, it's going to take a little bit longer. Okay? But the payoff is so much more. It's so much better because you'll have so much pride in yourself and you'll be able to hold your head high. You'll be able to look yourself in the mirror. You know what I mean? And you'll have a legacy to leave behind. It won't be taken away from you the second that you pass away. Do you know what I mean? It won't be taken away from you the second that you fall sick. It won't be taken away from you, period. You never have to worry about that. Okay? So yeah, just relax. Everything's going to be fine. Again, whatever comes your way, just take it with a grain of salt. Be adaptive, move forward, and just keep, I'm hearing, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming. So yeah, just keep moving forward, guys. You're doing great. You're doing really, really great. That's what I'm hearing. You're doing really, really well. Spirit is proud of you. Your ancestors are proud of you. Look at that. Awesome. Oh, it just changed. Anyways, yeah, your spirits are happy. You're doing really well, okay? And it said, message came up earlier on the on this spirit box, and I was talking. So let me just say the message that came through really quick. It said, Sage, Paul. So if your name is Paul and you're watching this, you need to sage. Sage your space. Stop ignoring whatever and sage your space. You need to cleanse your space. If your name is Paul, you need to sage your freaking space. Okay? Sage, Paul. Freaking sage already. Okay? Anyways, should I do ABCs in 1 through 3s? What time is it? How are we? We're 48 minutes in. No, I'm not going to bother because if you are chosen one, you already know. You already know who you are. You know your name. You know your birthday. These are messages for the chosen. So, I don't think that any of that is necessary, to be honest. Okay, guys. I love you very, very much. I'm so happy to have done this Chosen Ones reading today. I'm really happy to see this good energy, to be quite honest. I'm afraid to do the numbers and ABCs because I don't want any negative energy, any negative juju. We had a really positive reading, and I'd like to keep it that way, okay? Yeah, look at your own path. You're making your own way in the world. It's your path. It's nobody else's path to follow, okay? It's yours. Don't listen to other people, okay? Just keep moving forward, okay? I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. Have fun. Be good. Oh, and if you enjoyed this reading, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, okay? It really does help out my channel. And, excuse me. And feel free to comment as well because I love reading you guys' comments, okay? Have a great day.